Hello and good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Esther at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. Happy New Year to you. And this is my first live of 2022 coming at you. So it's nice to see you. Thank you if you're catching this later on the replay or viewing it on YouTube. If it's made it to YouTube, you know it's good enough. So do come on in and say hello as you're coming in. It's always nice to welcome new people. If you're watching this afterwards, you can always hashtag replay and let me know where you're coming in from. So today the plan is to use some DSP. So in the Stampin' Up world, it basically stands for Designer Series Paper, also known as scrapbook paper, pretty papers to you and me. Now, the particular one I'm using today, you actually get free. You said free? Did your ears prick up? Yes, it is that time of year where Stampin' Up are doing something called Saleabration. So with every £45 spend, either from the new mini catalogue or the main or both, you get to choose something out of this catalogue for free. And the papers I'm using today is one of those things that you can get for free. So I'm going to do some fussy cutting. If you don't know what fussy cutting is, it's basically cutting out with scissors. So it's going to be very laid back and chilled today because there'll be a lot of time taken with me just cutting. But it can be quite therapeutic, just saying. I'm going to turn you around. I'll say hello to those who have joined me live. And we'll see if we can get some cards made today. Nice to see you all. Hi Valerie, Amanda, Margaret, Ellen. Happy New Year to you all. And Joanna, who's watching while she's working. So I feel I got to whisper. Don't know why. It's just a bit of a habit, isn't it? So this is the lovely paper. Hi there, Matt. Nice to see you. It's called Daffodil Afternoon. The great thing I love about their papers is they tell you what colours are featured in the papers, so you don't have to go scrambling around trying to find what matches. They will tell you in very small writing on the back. Now, I looked at it earlier and I was trying to read the German by accident, which makes it a little bit harder. Hello there, Miss Heidi. So I've gone ahead and chopped out a few bits and pieces already. I'm just going to give you a quick flash because I have actually shown off this paper already in an unboxing on my YouTube channel, which is the same name if you're watching this on Facebook. So it's all of Stampin' Up papers are double-sided unless it's a speciality paper. If it's got foil on it, sometimes it doesn't have a pattern on the other side. Okay, let's start fussy cutting, or else we'll be here all day. So, stay at my desk. Right, so this lovely pattern here, you naturally want to kind of chop it in half. But what I'm going to do today, yes, ladies and gents, fussy cutting, is I'm going to cut out the design because I just thought, oh, it might look nice as a backdrop. Now, I'm going to be as fairly quick as possible, but I want to be careful. So when you're fussy cutting, if it's a design like this, it's not too bad. A lot of straight edges. And don't give yourself a hard life by having lots of paper to cut out. You want to kind of cut out near the design. You know, you don't want to be having all this paper around you to cut. Now, a few tips for you. Have a pair of sharp scissors or snips. These Stampin' Up scissors cost over £9. You're like, what? £9 for a pair of scissors? Are you joking? Well, if you experience these scissors, you'll know why they cost over £9. The blade of these scissors are sharp from the back to the front. Oh yes. So most scissors have a bit of a sharp point to them. Like they sort of are sharp from here to here, but these you can open it all the way back and the blade runs all the way across. Very pointy sharp as well, just, yes. If you've experienced the wrath of the end of the scissors, you'll know how that feels. I can see people joining. Nice to see you. I'll just say hello once I've cut this out. So look, that didn't take long at all. If you're wondering about the size I've cut out, I've cut it so that I can layer it onto a piece of a card. Who have I missed? Julie, good afternoon. I can't scroll. Hi. Oh, I said hello to Heidi. I can't scroll it. Hi Lavine. Hi Tracy and Valerie. I should have good morning Lisa. Right, so there you go, that's one done. And I thought what I could do is back this onto another colour, like maybe something like this. But I'm going to put this to the side for now. Actually, it's nice like that. I like it. I'm just going to leave it there, sit on it, think on it while I have a look to see what else we've got. Right, the other thing I wanted to do is that on that one. Now this, rather than fussy cutting, I might tear it. So I thought if I tore a strip like this, got to think about what I'm doing, and then tear a strip like this. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to do it. Oh yes, I've drawn blood from the scissors, says Amanda. And my idea was I was going to just turn it round. Although I've just thought I'm going to shorten the length, but it should be okay. And I was going to do that. Very simple, very easy. So I've used the same paper. So I was thinking about this and I was thinking, you know, let the paper talk to you. Let it tell you what it wants to do. This one said cut me. Cut the flower shapes out. This one said you can use both sides. And I quite like the idea of that, to just use the other side of the paper. Now, it's bugging me that I've got that nice white edge here, but not on this side. So I'm just going to go along and tear it again, like this. Hi Amanda. I hope everyone has had a good Christmas and you've had a happy New Year so far. Like every year, I'm sure it will bring its ups and downs, but it's what we do with it that counts, isn't it? There we go. So that's worked out. There's enough space behind there. I quite like the idea of maybe lifting the lip of life here. It's like it comes from a yogurt advert about licking the lid of life, but I'm talking about lifting the lip. We might do something with that. So there's 2 cards in the making, sort of. Right, I'm going to be done in a minute, aren't I, if I carry on at this rate? I thought it was going to take ages. Oh dear, somebody else has drawn blood from the scissors. Not good, not good at all. Okay, and then for this one, I wanted to cut, I love this paper. Now, don't tell the others, but I think this is one of my favourite out of the pack, and I've already used, well, a lot of the sheet. I made an envelope out of it. Pretty envelope, which is what I wanted to do. So I like the idea of these bright yellow daffodils. So what did I say about fussy cutting? Don't have all that paper next to you. But and yet I'm still doing it. I'm not listening to my own advice. I just thought I quite like some of the other ones, but I'm going to try and stick to the daffodils for now. There's always more paper where that came from, you know. Don't limit yourself. I wonder what that blue is. Is it Coastal Cabana? I'll cut 3 for now because we might be here for ages. So, are you back to work, people? Are you tidying up the Christmas stuff? Are you back to school? Are the kids back to school? Are you crafting today? Are you luncheoning? Are you breakfasting? What are you up to? Let me know. Now, I was watching somebody on YouTube yesterday, and I thought I might adopt this, where she asked a question. She said, if you've got a question, put hashtag Q in the comments. I was like, that's genius. I must remember that for my YouTubes, because sometimes you might miss a question. Ellie is still zooming with the Aussies. Ellie, what are you going to... Do you know, I did a voiceover earlier and I totally lost my words in the middle of nearly finishing it. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to keep it in because I can't be bothered to record it all over again, because it was fine until that point. And then I lost my teeth and I was like, blah, 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 blah. Ellie, what are you going to do when the Zoom ends? unless it will be like a lifetime zoom and it'll just keep going. So Ruth had set up a craft Zoom over Christmas, and you could just dip in and out when you want to. It's great. It's like always having friends at the end of the phone, but you get to just sit and craft and chat or chill out. It's great. Oh no, you're in bed with a headache, says Amanda. Was it Amanda? The comments scroll by before I get a chance to read them. Did I see that? Ellie's back to work tomorrow. Kids back to school. 1st of Feb. Cool, that's late. What did Valerie say? Sorry, I keep knocking the... I haven't got my other device to hand. Lisa's having breakfast and headed to the office to do some work. Paperwork for her hubby. Levine's tree is still up. One son's back at work and she's tidying her desk. Ready to do some crafting, maybe. So I've got my boys back to work and the other boy at school. Oh, you're on summer break. That's a bit confusing. Now, they've landed on the corner there, and I actually quite like that. The fact that they are there. Although this pink bit here needs to be covered. Might need strip of... What's on the other side of this? Oh, black bit. That's quite nice. That's quite, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Do you know what? I'm just going to use the trimmer for this because I'm going to keep it for, like, if you're a newbie and you've got some papers and you haven't got all the la-di-das, all the equipment and stuff. Oh, a vellum layer. Now you're talking, Ellen. That would be nice. Yes, it would be nice. In fact, I could probably do with... I have got off to the side. Ta-da! Maybe a nice circle. How about that? Ellie says, you've given me an idea of how to use this paper now. It's too busy for me, does she say? It's too busy for her. Oh, Amanda, it's horrible having a headache, isn't it? Any kind of pain can be disruptive. Right, let's think about, do we want to use this behind here? Possibly. It wasn't what I had in mind initially, but it could be a good way of using it. I did quite like the idea of this paper for contrast. Just something a bit different, like a tablecloth. So, let's do that. Let's stick to the plan, Batman. Or one of the doilies, says Heidi. Right, I'm just going to see how much I need. About that much. There we go. And then off to the side, I have got a new stamp set called Celebrating You, and I love this because it's full of sentiments. So we've got things like happy birthday. It is like a tea towel. It's a tea towel, not a tablecloth. Oh, wow, a bit of both, isn't it? I live with pain every day, but headaches or migraines are the worst, says Amanda. Living with pain is one of the most horrible things, isn't it? My back has been rather naughty and been rather achy recently. And yes, I can sympathise to some extent. I don't have pain every day. But when the pain is there, it makes you know it's there, doesn't it? I'm just looking to see if I can find some leaves to cut out to go in my daffs. And I might cut this one here. So I'm back to work tomorrow, which will be interesting. I think the first day, the build-up is sort of almost the worst. The thought of it is worse than the actual thing, isn't it? Love these ideas. Thanks, Amanda. This is fun, seeing Ellen and Heidi on screen and watching their comments at the same time. Are they in on the Zoom at the moment? It's nice to have a bit of a break and chill out with crafty friends, isn't it? Chance to catch up and do whatnots. Yes, I understand when you say you're in pain. Have a lovely day back at work. Thank you, Amanda. You should be in bed though, she says. Right, let's get sticking. Now I feel that this edge could do with a little something. Oh, I thought I'd cut that down to the right size. No, I hadn't. Oh, excuse me. 3 7/8. Now, I don't want to edge it necessarily in black. I could mount it on a different colour. Let's bring out the card. Right, I think it's crushed curry, which is poor crushed curry. I think has been a bit of a forgotten colour since Bumblebee came along, because it's look, I don't think I've got any. That's daffodil, that's not crushed curry. Right, let's do this properly. Let's find the crushed curry. No, I can't even find it on my shelf. It's been so long. Where are you? Come out and play. Right. I was a little worried about joining the Zoom. I was going to pop in tonight, but my head had other ideas. Oh, Amanda, please feel free just to join. Honestly, no matter what state you're in or how you feel, I mean, obviously, if you've got a stonking headache and you can't join, that's different, but it's such a welcoming community, and even if you just want to chill out, and some people have their video off, you know, it's just a nice place just to chill, you know, if you want company. The other day, a few of us went on and we weren't feeling great, we were all feeling a bit meh, and it's just nice to get on and just kind of forget about your worries for a little bit. Forget about your worries and your stripes. Now, I must change the blade on my trimmer. It's getting a bit fluffy on the edges. So, who would think you could have curry with daffodils? I know, right? I think I've wheeled over this piece of card with my chair. Or done something to it. If you've got one of these erasers for glue, I use it to rub around down the edge. And I've just said on my video about this, but I'll tell you now. It just seems to help to take the fluff away. I don't know how I discovered that, but I did. I like to think I did. Right, I think, shall we go for that nice bright crushed curry? And we shall get sticking. Oh, do I want the pink at the top? No, I don't think I do. Right, I'm hoping my focus isn't too bad today. Let's get this stuck down. I need my LE tweezers, that's what I need. Now, for some reason, I seem to go right through these large dimensionals and I always get left with the small ones. I don't know why. Just do. I seem to just, use up the big ones quite quickly. Nice half-size one there. So let's use these little tiddlers. And then, oh pokey tool, where art thou? Doopy doopy doo, pokey tool. I know I put you back. Oh, here you are. You're right next to me. Ellie says the only downside to zooming is you get addicted. You don't get anything else done. That's funny. All in moderation, my dear. All in moderation. Right, so I've put dimensionals just along the top because that's the bit that I want sticking up. And I can come back and add some sentiments to this, or a sentiment. There, so you've got a nice little bit of dimension happening along the top, and then the rest of it is flat. So, what's Heidi doing? What is she up to? Right, let's see. I've got this nice ribbon. Just a subtle bit of ribbon at the bottom. And then we could put a sentiment somewhere and just ad-libbing as we go. Quite like that. Yeah, I think the zoom is a bit ongoing, so it's quite nice. You could just hop on when you want. Now I've got a dedicated pair of ribbon scissors that I try and keep away from paper so that they keep sharp when I need them. So that's that. Now, it could be a Happy Easter card. Could be... I quite like the idea of it being a Happy Easter card. Let's have a look. Thanks, Amanda. Is it the last day today? Is that official? Officially the last day. I'm going to get Evening Evergreen to match. Matchy matchy. Better do some stamping today, hadn't I? Let me just do that again. That's better. Oh, that was silly. Oh dear. Why did I go and do that for then? Just going to put smudges everywhere. Happy Easter to you. Right, keeping it simples. And do a little taggy edge, I think. There we go. Just figuring out where it should go. I think top corner over here. Behind the flowers. In front of the flowers. Hello, Janice. Happy New Year to you too. Right, I'll think on that one. Let's keep sticking. Right, I'm going to be a bit naughty and just turn this over. Oh, Joanna, you've had a spinal injury. Ouchie, ouch. I think there's quite a few crafters that actually suffer from injuries or pain, and crafting is a way of escapism, or just something to take your mind off things a bit and to do, isn't it? Right, we're going to stick this one in between, tuck in behind there, and then this one. Along the top. Yeah, fibromyalgia, another nasty one. Right, I might just curl that a little bit. I don't necessarily want it on dimensionals, but just stick my Happy Easter in there instead. Let's have a think. I've got a lovely, pretty papaya. Oh, papaya. Which I maybe should have stuck down before. We roll with it. You gotta roll with it. Oh, that's quite cute. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Did Bobby sneak in? Hello, Bobby. You like the second card? I think I prefer the Happy Easter on this one. I might leave that one for the minute. Have a think on it. There we go. Right, let's do this last one. Wondering about jaggeding the edges. Let's give it a little tear. That's how I found Stampin' Up, says Joanna. I started stamping as part of my rehab. I was paralysed from the neck down, and so I started stamping and colouring to learn how to rescue my hands. That's amazing, Joanna. And she says she loves the cards. Thank you. So I read out the comments because if I do stick this on YouTube later, people can't see the comments that are in there. Now, I'm sure I cut a... Did I cut the wrong one? I cut one down to size, I'm sure I did. Obviously, it wasn't this one. What was the ribbon you just used? I'll tell you in just a sec. 5 5/8 is my go-to. This one was the lovely Pale Papaya and white woven ribbon, which I presume is the one that you mean. So... let's have a look at what we've got here. I'm just going to experiment with the idea of what do we think? Under the strip or down below? Probably down below, I reckon. Mustn't lose my leaves. Right, while you decide, I'm going to stick this down. Hi there, Carol. Happy New Year. Yes, it is in the annual catalogue, as far as I know. If somebody can confirm that for me, I'll be most grateful. Make sure my card is the right way up. Is the Pale Papaya ribbon in the annual catalogue, or was it in the mini catalogue? Let me know, will ya? Right, nobody's answered my question about where to put it, so I'm going to make a decision for you. So we're going to plonk him up here, like so. You headed to bed, Ellen? Just coming off Zoom. Are you staying with us here? Or are you headed to your beddy buys? Right, I think I'll do a little bit of... if I can find them. Where are you when I want you? Look, always with the small ones. You found it. Is it in the annual catalogue? I'm just going to stick a couple of dimensionals. Again, just partial dimensionaling. I think if you're a beginner, thank you, it's in the annual catalogue, that ribbon. If you're a beginner crafter, dimensionals should be one of those things that you just like a must-have on your list. They're just so handy to bring things to life and to make things look professional. Oh, we don't want to come off. Come on now. Now's not the time. There we go. Oh, I nearly forgot about my leaves. See if I can tuck them in there somewhere. I'm going to cut these apart because they're not cooperating together. Okay, so lovely to see you, as it were, virtually. It's funny saying nice to see you because I don't actually see you guys, but you know, in spirit, isn't it? Okay, we're going for the stick. We're sticking. That'll do. Did I stick that one down? I did. I haven't stuck these ones down there. There we are. Now, do we want... Ellie's hungry. No, we don't. That will do like that. Okay, and then something like... could go for a happy birthday. Look, I've been naughty and not stuck the stickers on the back. It's one of those jobs, you know, that you plan to do at some point. And we'll go for Pimento Black. So if you're new to my page or my channel and you're interested, I can't do anything without smudging, and you are interested in these lovely papers that I've used today or any of the products, then you can drop me a message or an email, or I will put my details up now before I forget, in the old-fashioned way by showing you a piece of paper. There you go. Well, I chop this down. And if you order online, please use my host code, which you'll find at the top of my page. It changes every month usually, so just be aware of that. And if you do use it in my online shop, I will send you a little freebie the next month. Oh, I like that. And I quite like it in the black, but let's colour it in. Ellie likes the old-fashioned way. Ah, take care, Lisa. Lovely to see you. Now, I notice my daffodil was quite dark earlier. Mind you, it'll go in my crushed curry. I'm going to colour in the word birthday because it lends itself, doesn't it? It lends itself to be coloured in. And it's the exact width, amazingly, of the tip of the blend. There we go. I'm a happy bunny now. Right, now do we want this popped up? No, I think I want it sunken in like that. Heidi, wakey, wakey. We could sing lullabies to Heidi if she's dropping off. Heidi stays up so super late. Go to sleep, my Heidi. Dee, 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 dee. Right, this is going to be stuck down or else I'll end up losing it on my desk. There we go. Bit of glue dots here, bit of glue dot there. And there's one more thing that I like to do. Now with thick ribbon like this, I'm going to put a few, come on, cooperate. Just going to put a few glue dotters. Because the worst thing you want is things falling off your card. Can't be having that, can we? Come on, doesn't want to stick. Now, you're on camera. Cooperation of the utmost, please. Thank you. Right. The black just makes it all pop. Thank you, Amanda. Sometimes black can be a scary colour to use on flowers. Not flowers, on cards. But there's no need to... Oh, just a moment, please. I love these. So let's just grab it. Oh, I haven't used these yet. And I've got the very vanilla... Oh, I've got a packet open somewhere. Must organise my bellies. Okay, let's just do the finishing touches. These are the gorgeous adhesive backed hexagons, now available as of yesterday. So let's use these wisely. Oh, come to me, my pretties. So nice. I've got a bit of fluff on there. So nice. Oh, what do I want to use? I dropped it. Can you guys see? New bling, I know, Amanda. Thank you, Kay. Candy. I'll call you Candy. Kay says, really pretty cards. Thanks, Kay. It's been fun working with this paper. I would say my resolution, it's not my resolution because it's a sort of ongoing thing. It's not hoard the paper, so I am been a good girl and I've been using it. There, look at that. Just adds that something. All your cards are gorgeous, Esther. Thank you. Right. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some vanilla dots and we've got black in here as well. So we can... Look, I've not really used the vanilla ones yet. So let's use them. Bit of vanilla dottage. That will do. Just a little something. Let's draw you out a little bit. Love those hexagon gems. I've just ordered some. They are so cool. And so are the dies, particularly. Now, can I get away with that pink on there? Shall we try it? It is a different pink, but do you know what? I think I can get away with it. Lovely, lovely. I'm just thinking I might want just a few of these like dotted in the midst of the flowers so that you might not see it straight away, but if you look closely you'll see some hidden gems. There we go. Right. there we go. That is with the lovely, remind me what the name is, Daffodil Afternoon paper, which is free with a £45 purchase. If you like, there are some things available for £90 purchase as well, so you might want to check those out. Thank you so much. Do have a look at your paper. What is it saying to you? Is it saying fussy cut me? Is it saying mix and match me? Is it saying use me, don't just stroke me? Do have a look. We will have to vote soon. You can vote if you want. So I like to put things in order of how I've made them. So you can vote 1, 2 or 3. And then I'll just pack up here and tell you my details again. So if you'd like a catalogue, I flashed it at you earlier. If you'd like a catalogue and a Saleabration catalogue to get your hands on the lovely freebie paper, which is on the first page, and there's actually a matching set in the mini catalogue and a stamp set to go with that. So, and some other great things in there for free. So the votes are in, and Ellie says 2. Kay's gone for 3. She likes the daffs. Well, they've all got daffodils, you know what I mean. 2, 1, 3 for Levine. What about 2 for Amanda? She says it stands out. Let me draw you out a little bit and you'll be able to see a bit better. Be able to see my mess a bit better. 2, 3 and 1 for Heidi. Yes, number 2 is nice. I like the alternative colours, are quite nice. Julie likes number 2 as well. Lovely. Well, thank you so much for your company. It's always much easier and nicer and lovelier to do it live when you've got people to chat along to, so you don't feel like you're talking to an empty room. So I'll be back on your screens tonight at 9 o'clock my time, and Janice has gone for 1, 2, 3, nice and easy. And I'll probably be playing with some more new product. Margaret says, think they're all very nice, but she likes 3. Alright everybody, take care and God bless you, and see you around hopefully later. If you want to be added to the WhatsApp group, or to be notified, so let me start again. If you want to be added to my WhatsApp notification group, then drop me a message or an email. When you get notified, nobody else has your number, just me. So please just give me your permission to have your number, to save it on my phone so I can send out, it's called a broadcast. So it's a way of being able to send out a message to lots of people without everybody seeing the message to each other. Does that make sense? Anyway, you get my drift, hopefully. All right, take care, lots of love. Nice to see you all, especially for those I haven't seen in a little while. Happy New Year to you, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. All right, bye bye now.